We are entering the new frontier of finance, of DeFi, crypto, decentralized finance, where it puts the power that normally the elite, the rich, the big banking institutions, it takes that power that they have and it puts it back into the hands of the people. It allows the everyday person like you and me, it puts the power back in our hands where here in my living room, on my couch, I can get involved in the financial industry and maybe even make more money per day than you would make going to a normal ass day job. And this isn't reserved for the bigwigs in suits in these giant skyscrapers in New York on Wall Street. It's not reserved for the elite, the people with insider information. It is for the everyday person that owns crypto to take the next step to actually get involved on chain, take their assets, and get started monetizing and making an actual livable income off the assets they already own. For example, I'm sitting right here on my couch showing you guys that I am making $100 a day off less than 25 grand. I am making a monthly income of $3,000 plus sitting here on my couch talking to YouTube, sharing how you can do it too. And it's about getting your assets on chain, getting involved in DeFi, putting your assets to work. Become the exchange, become Coinbase, become Kraken, crypto.com, all those guys, become the actual exchange and do it better. We're faster, we're cheaper, we're permissionless, and people are never handing over control of their assets. They're swapping on chain through people like you or me. They're saving money and we're getting paid. Guys, the day of these big institutions are over. Robinhood, Coinbase, all these guys, they're making more money than the people just buying and holding crypto themselves. Why? Because they are charging fees. They're either charging monthly subscriptions like Coinbase One, or they're charging you a little fee on every transaction you make. My dad, I got into crypto recently, and his first buy of Bitcoin was like, what, $300? And I think he had to pay like almost $80 in fees because he's using a card too, right? So it's a little cheaper if you use a bank transfer or whatnot. Either way, $80 for a transaction is absurd. When we come to DeFi here, the people that are buying and swapping through me, they're paying a couple cents. But people that are paying a couple cents times millions of people across millions of dollars of volume each and every day, hundreds of millions, that adds up. That adds up to where I am making $3,000 a month. I am making $100 a day. And that's just off this wallet right here where I have $23,000 in and I'm making $100 a day. The old age is over. This doesn't look like dudes in suits on Wall Street. This is guys in nice, just little chill shirts on their couch, sitting here, making passive income each and every day, getting ready to go to the gym, focusing on living life, filming a YouTube video right here. And this can be you too. All you need to do is actually get a wallet, get your money on chain, and start getting involved in the ecosystem, whether it's building an active income off your assets like this in liquidity pools, becoming the exchange, or maybe it even looks like becoming the bank and lending assets, lending USDC. So people that are being degenerate scum, or even if they're just borrowing for medical bills or vehicles and whatnot, maybe they're just borrowing against their assets. You become the lender. We're cutting out the middleman. Fuck Discover, Amex, MasterCard, all those guys charging 30% on money you borrow. When you borrow through me, you're paying 6, 7%, and I'm making the back end of it. When people want to borrow money and they're borrowing money against their assets as collateral, they might be paying 8, 10, 20% at most on their money, but that's totally not like a credit card charging 30%. And the people getting paid are the people like me. I'm the one lending the assets. I'm the one lending out the cash. A crypto loan shark, if you will, and I'm making a solid 8, even 10% a year I'll be happy with on my USDC. That's 10% on my cash that is zero vol, and I can take that cash back whenever I need and buy a dip. Buy a dip in the crypto market, 2 or 3x my money from there from the dip and start lending it out again. I can take that and buy a dip in the stock market. I can buy gold when it goes down in price. I can do whatever it is I need to do. But that is the power of DeFi in crypto, is that it's putting the power back in the hands of you and me, the people. And it's letting us monetize our assets and earn a daily income where I'm making, like I showed you, $100 a day, making over 3 grand a month off less than 25 grand. Where else are you going to get returns like that and make an active income off such a small I say small comparatively compared to Wall Street and millionaires and the elite, but you're making such a great income off a lower amount of capital. If you want to learn how to do what I do, if you want to take less than 25 grand, make $3,000 a month, if you have more money and you want to be like some of my clients making $2,000 to $4,000 a day, one guy making $9,000 a day. Again, that's a screenshot that was timed at a high volume period. He's usually making a little less than that, but 9K a day, even on a high volume day, that is insane. That is more money than I would have ever thought was possible to make off just monetizing your crypto. If you want to learn how, click the link in my description. I have 100 members inside, all on the path to financial freedom. Book your call with me, and I'll see you on the other side.